Very good morning, class 8. How are you people? So I hope all of you are good and doing well, isn't it? So now let's continue with our chapter, direct and indirect speech, and yesterday we have started that lesson. So today is 22nd of July, 22nd of January 2021, and today is Friday. Okay? So we are doing the topic direct and indirect. So yesterday I just briefed few things to you about direct and indirect. Direct speech is when we just speak exactly the same words the speaker says, in that sense. Exactly we say that quoted words. That is called the direct speech. And if we speak, if we report that words to some other person in different words, that is called indirect speech. And I told you few points that you have to keep in mind to identify whether this speech is in direct or indirect. So in direct speech I told you that direct speech is the actual words of the speaker that are put within the inverted commas. First thing. Second thing, I think you might have written that. You have to write all that which I have told you, which I have explained you yesterday. The first word of the reported speech, it will begin with the capital letter always. When you put the comma and you start writing in the inverted commas, so that speech, that words, that the first word will start with the capital letter. A reported speech is separated by a comma from the reporting verb. और रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब के बाद एक नीचे कॉमा लगता है, फिर उसके बाद इन्वर्टेड कॉमा स्टार्ट हो जाते हैं. लाइक एज आई टोल्ड यू यस्टरडे, ही सेड आई एम बिजी नाउ. डायरेक्ट इज he said, comma. This is the reporting verb. And from here the quoted word starts. I am busy now. Full stop, inverted commas, close. So this is the direct speech. And when we report this to somebody else, we tell somebody else that what he said. So we will say like that, he said. This will be the same. This is the reporting verb. This is the reporting verb. Sorry, no. Reporting verb, RV. So this will be same and this will be omitted. This comma is omitted and we put the conjunction that in it. हम यहाँ पे conjunction that डाल देते हैं. Comma omit हो जाता है. ये भी. There are no indirect or direct, no inverted commas, no comma in that indirect speech. That I का बन जाएगा he, am का was, busy का busy रहेगा, now का बन जाएगा then. ये जो हैं ये चीजें चेंज हो जाएंगी. So further we will continue. We will discuss about that how these tenses change according to the speeches. But three points I told you yesterday also that you have to keep in mind and that you have to write. Should I write it again? The first point is indirect speech. Indirect speech, first point which you have to keep in mind is that the actual words of the speaker are put within the inverted commas. The actual words of the speaker are put within the inverted commas. Second is like this. Second point which you have to keep in mind is that the first word of the reported speech first word of the reported speech, this reported speech हमारी यहाँ से start हो रही है, तो ये जो letter है, it will start with a capital letter. Begins with capital letter. Third point, that the reported speech is separated by comma. Reported speech है जो ये वाली, it is separated by a comma and inverted comma. So write down the third point. The reported speech is separated by a comma from the reporting verb. ये हमारे 3 पॉइंट्स हमको डायरेक्ट स्पीच में ध्यान रखने हैं. एंड देन इन इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच, which points you have to keep in mind, what you have to do in this. In indirect speech, inverted commas are not used. First point. ठीक है, पहला तो यही, they are omitted. But the reported speech is generally introduced by the conjunction that. And reported speech is generally introduced by the conjunction that. हम दैट से शुरू करते हैं जो हमारी रिपोर्टेड स्पीच है. यहाँ से हमारे इन्वर्टेड कॉमर्स नहीं आते इन्वर्ट इसमें इनडायरेक्ट में, एंड वी जनरली इंट्रोड्यूस द इन्वर्टेड स्पीच, रिपोर्टेड स्पीच इन फ्रॉम द दैट. सेकेंड पॉइंट, the comma separating the reporting verb from the reported is removed. All the commas are removed in this comma separating both the parts. Commas are omitted. ठीक है, which separates the reporting verb from reported speech. ठीक है, जो कॉमास इन दोनों को सेपरेट करते हैं वो रिमूव हो जाते हैं. थर्ड पॉइंट, द टेंस ऑफ द रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब इज नेवर चेंज्ड. The tense of the reporting verb never changes. Fourth, the question mark and mark of exclamation are not used. Fifth, interrogative, imperative और exclamatory sentences जितने भी हैं, whatever the kinds of sentences are there in the direct, they are reported as a statement. उनको बिल्कुल हम statements की तरह रखते हैं, whether it is interrogative, whether it is imperative or whether it is exclamatory, they are put as statements. So write down these points before starting anything. Then the C part is, this was the A part and this was the B part and the third one is the C part. The change of tenses. Now while changing the direct speech, अब हम चलिए ऊपर से start करते हैं. So now I'm going to rub this C part. Now to change in tenses. C part is change in tenses. हमारा C part है. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, the tense of the verb in the reported speech is changed into the corresponding past tense as under. Like, see your chart at page number 99. Take out your book at page number 99. Now we will start discussing about the changes in the tenses. So if the reporting verb is in the past tense, if the reporting verb is in past tense, then what happens? The tense of the verb in the reported speech tense of the verb in reported speech is changed into corresponding past tense. As under. So if the reporting verb is in the past tense, reporting verb क्या होता है? जो हमने बोला था he said, that is the reporting verb. And if it is in the past tense, the tense of the verb in the reported speech. तो जो हम verb reported speech में use कर रहे हैं, उसका जो tense है, वो corresponding past tense में change हो जाएगा. So now let's see the table. Draw the table like that in your book and give the title. Tense in the direct speech. Tense in the direct speech. tense in the reported speech. Now, first example, simple present. अगर इधर यहाँ पे हमारा है simple present, अब simple present का हम लेते हैं. I always drink coffee, she said. I always drink coffee. ये इन्वर्टेड में है क्योंकि ये हमारी रिपोर्टेड स्पीच है. She said. Full stop. Now this is the reporting speech and this is the reporting verb. The reporting verb क्या है हमारा? Said में है. Means the reporting verb is in the past. अगर वो past tense में है तो जो the tense in the reported speech is changed into the corresponding past tense. तो अब ये कैसे चेंज हो जाएगा इधर हम देखते हैं. We will start from she said. Now no commas, that. कंजंक्शन लगेगा हमारा. She said that. She I का बन जाएगा, that I का बच्चे she बन जाएगा. That she always. अब इधर drink है तो बन जाएगा drank. Drank. ये सिंपल पास्ट में आ जाएगा कॉफी. ये सिंपल प्रेजेंट था तो ये इधर क्या बन जाएगा? सिंपल पास्ट. समझ गए आप? ये सिंपल प्रेजेंट में था ये ड्रिंक और आई का बन जाएगा शी और ड्रिंक का बन जाएगा ड्रैंक. शी सेड, दैट हमारा कंजंक्शन. शी ऑलवेज को ऑलवेज. ड्रिंक है प्रेजेंट में तो ये सिंपल पास्ट में ड्रैंक कॉफी. दैट्स इट. नाउ वी टेक प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस. Now the sentence is, I am reading a book. I am reading a book. He said. Now, how we will write? He said. ये ऐसे ही रहेगा. फिर लगेगा that. ये प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस है तो ये आ जाएगा पास्ट कंटिन्यूस. He said that. I का बन जाएगा she was. am का was reading a book. That's it. He said that. He was. He explained. Okay, यहाँ पे he explained है तो यहाँ पे explained आ जाएगा. तो he explained that. that लगेगा हमारा कंजंक्शन. I का बन जाएगा she. am का was reading a book. Simple. Now the third one is present perfect continuous. So ये कौन से टेंस में चेंज हो जाएगा? पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस. ठीक है. Let's take the example. Now the example is, they complained, we have been waiting for hours. They complained, We have been waiting for hours. Now, how we will start writing? They complained that we का बन जाएगा they have का had, they had been waiting, they had been waiting. अरे हमने प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस पहले कर लिया. चलो हमने पहले ये लिख लिया, कोई बात नहीं. फॉर आवर्स. तो आप पहले प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट लिख लेना, बाद में लिखना, मुझे ध्यान नहीं रहा. तो अब आएगा प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट. सो यू राइट, आप ये पहले लिख लेना. ये नंबर 4 पे है, ये नंबर 3 पे है, ठीक है. Past perfect. So you write this here and this one here, right? Now present perfect. I have been to Spain, he told me. I have been to Spain, he told me. Now we will write here, he told me that he have का बन जाएगा had, he had been to Spain. Simple. I का है, he have का had been to Spain. Fourth. अब अगर सिंपल पास्ट में है, दैट विल बी चेंज टू पास्ट परफेक्ट, उसके आगे वाला. इफ इट इज इन द सिंपल पास्ट, सो इट विल बी चेंज इनटू पास्ट परफेक्ट. सिंपल पास्ट का, बिल अराइव्ड ऑन सैटरडे. Bill arrived on Saturday, he said. Now how we will start? He said that, yeah, he said here. He said that. He said that Bill, परफेक्ट में क्या होता है? पास्ट. पास्ट परफेक्ट है तो had, और परफेक्ट है तो मीन्स had. The bill had arrived on Saturday. So for this you should know the rules of the tenses on tips कि पास्ट परफेक्ट में क्या क्या लगता है. सब्जेक्ट प्लस हैड, जो मैंने आपको अभी कुछ दिन पहले पूरे वीडियोस भेजे हैं डिटेल में. तो यू शुड नो कि यहाँ पे पास्ट परफेक्ट है या प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट है, उसमें हमारा क्या लगता है, सब्जेक्ट प्लस हैव प्लस थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब एंड द ऑब्जेक्ट. तो आपको यहाँ पता होना चाहिए कि यहाँ पे सिंपल पास्ट है, अराइव्ड है, ये दिस इज इन द सिंपल पास्ट टेंस. सो ये अराइव्ड का बन जाएगा हैड अराइव्ड. दैट्स इट. और अगर पास्ट कंटिन्यूस में है तो पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस में चेंज हो जाएगा. Now we have past continuous. पास्ट कंटिन्यूस है वो हमारा चेंज हो जाएगा पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस. ठीक है, अब पास्ट कंटिन्यूस को लिखते हैं. वी वर लिविंग इन पेरिस. वी वर लिविंग इन पेरिस. We were living in Paris. They told me. They told me. Now we will start. They told me that. We का they were they past perfect है तो had been continuous है ना, had been living in Paris. They told me that they had been living in Paris. That's it. वो पेरिस में रहते आ रहे हैं. Now the next is future. अगर फ्यूचर में है तो वो क्या हो जाएगा? प्रेजेंट कंडीशनल. Now we will see that what is this new thing. I will be in Geneva on Monday. I will be in Geneva on Monday. He said. Now how it will be changed? They told me. No, he said that. Start वैसे ही होगा. He said that. Same as it is. He will का बन जाएगा would. He would. Would के साथ be. He would be in Geneva on Monday. Same. will का would बन जाएगा. That's it. Now future continuous. Future continuous will be conditional continuous. Now she said I'll be using the car on Friday. She said I will be using the car on Friday. Commas close, full stop. Now how we will write? She said that same, she would be using the car on Friday. That's it. Isn't it simple? So these were all the changes in the tenses. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, so the tense of the verb in the reporting speech will be changed into the corresponding tense as under. Corresponding past tense as under. Simple present, simple past. Then present continuous, past continuous, present perfect, past perfect, present perfect continuous to past perfect continuous. And if it is in the simple past, it will change to simple past will change to past perfect. Present past continuous will be changed to past perfect continuous. And if it is the future tense, simple conditional, present conditional, and in future continuous, conditional continuous. So now we will see that where there is no change in the tenses. So further we will discuss in the next lecture. So till now, all of you complete your work in notebooks.